Hello, my name is Rebecca, and this is my diversity project on mammals. There are 6,495 species of mammals on Earth, all with common characteristics which allow scientists to classify them as a mammal. Here are some of these characteristics. All mammals have hair or fur at some time during their development. Mammalian hair serves as the function of slowing down the exchange of heat with the environment, having a sensory function. The color and pattern of the hair or fur can help camouflage or signal to predators as a defensive mechanism, and this can also provide protection from abrasion or sunburns, as well as take on the form of dangerous spikes in some cases. Secretory glands. The sebaceous glands that produce a mixture called sebum that lubricates skin and hair, making them water resistant. The eccrine glands produces sweat or precipitation, which is mainly composed of water. The apocrine glands, also known as scent glands, they secrete chemical substances that are used in communication, such as in skunks. And the mammary glands, they produce milk that is used to feed newborns. While male monotremes and eutherians possess mammary glands, male marsupials do not. Scientists believe that mammary glands are likely modified sebaceous or eccrine glands. Bones in the middle ear. The malleus, the incus, and the stapes are the three bones found in the inner ear of a mammal. They vibrate together and transmit sound from the eardrum, translating the vibrations into signals that the brain can then process. The neocortex is a six-layered part of the brain found in all mammals. It is the center for higher brain functions, such as perception, decision-making, and language. The neocortex takes up most of the space in the brain, accounting for 76% of gray matter. Diaphragm is an organ which only and all mammals have and without which no mammals can live. The muscle primarily is responsible for respiratory functions. It creates a vacuum effect that pulls air into the lungs. When air is exhaled, the diaphragm relaxes and air is pushed out of the lungs. A single-boned lower jaw. The lower jaw of mammals consists of only one bone, the dentary. In mammals, the dentary bone joins the skull at the squamosal bone, while in other vertebrates, the quadrate bone of the jaw joins with the articular bone of the skull. The internal organs and skeletal systems of all mammals are very similar. The reproduction of mammals. All mammals reproduce sexually through internal fertilization. Mammals feed their newborns with milk produced from mammary glands of the females. There are three different types of reproduction processes: the reproduction of marsupials, the reproduction of monotremes, and the reproductions of eutherians. Marsupial offspring are born when they are in the embryonic stage, and they crawl and remain in their mother's pouch to complete their development. The mother develops a large yolk sac in her uterus to nourish the embryo until it moves to the pouch. In the pouch, the embryo stays attached to the nipple for several months, and then it will go through a stage where it will temporarily leave the pouch but return for warmth and nourishment until it is ready to live on their own. Monotremes are the only type of mammals that can reproduce laying eggs. Monotremes have a cloaca instead of a uterus and a vagina, which eggs can pass through. Monotreme reproduction is said to be the least risky for all female mammals. Similar to marsupials, eutherians give birth to live young. The young are nurtured within the uterus of the mother by the placenta, which allows nutrients to pass from the blood of the mother directly into the blood of the young. The embryo develops in the uterus until it is fully developed and ready to be born. One mammal species is the snow leopard. They belong to the domain of Eukarya, kingdom Animalia, phylum Chordata, class of Mammalia, order Carnivora, family Felidae, genus Panthera, and species Panthera unchia. Snow leopards are extremely important since they are the top predators in their ecosystem. Their prey include mountain goats and sheep. The disappearance of snow leopards would cause a great ecological unbalance. The herbivore population would increase significantly, and that would affect the vegetation and other wildlife in the environment. Thank you for listening, and that concludes my presentation.